Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, beta.
Ma'am, there is some internet connectivity issue, so I'm on mobile hotspot, so my camera will be off.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Good morning. Have we done these sums? Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
We have done this.
We are done. Okay. Now the others who have no problem can please keep your cameras on. Okay. And very quickly, I want you all to draw these 4 dials that you can see, the analog clock that you can see here. I am going to write down the number and I want you to draw the hands accordingly. And then you have to write it in the digital form also.
What is the page number?
138 in my textbook. You have to also write it in the digital time and I want you to write it in a 24-hour clock form.
Ma'am, can I do in textbook only?
Do it in the textbook. You will have to show it to me on the screen like this. Mahira, Drishti, Zara, Ifat. Everybody has internet issues. Musa, Sara, everybody
Yes.
has internet issues.
His connection is low. Very.
Then why is your video off, Musa, if you don't have internet issue? Yes, Musa?
Ma'am, if I switch on my video, your voice crack.
Thank you, Mahira. There has to be some sincerity towards your class hours, right, Musa? Zara Tahir, Kazi, you also have problem?
Ma'am, for the 12:45 in the 24-hour clock, we have to write the same 12:45.
What, 12:45?
Ma'am, you said
Ma'am,
to
whether
write
it's
in the
every time you have to write it in 24-hour clock.
You have to write in a 24-hour clock.
ma'am, for 12:45 p.m. we have to write 12 noon.
12:45, you have to write 12 noon.
No.
Then 24-hour clock, 12:45 p.m. What will you write? $12:45, right? Do we need to change it? Yes. If it was 13:45 or 1:45, then you had to change it, right? Is it done?
Yes, ma'am.
Mariam, can you show it to me on the screen like this? I want to see the analog clock that you have made. You will have to, keep your background as normal.
I know that's what I'm doing.
So that I can see your work. Aman, why your camera is off? Yes, Mariam?
And that one is working weirdly. I just put it on the
I'm not able to see. Yeah, I can see.
this one is the
Yes, I can see. I can see. Shift the page a little above. Okay. Okay.
Is the first.
Okay. Okay, Mariam, okay.
Hey, ma'am, I can send it in Google Classroom.
Now I'll very quickly draw the lines. Okay. Now 7, 5. So it's between 7 and 8. The R hand has to be between 7 and 8. So I'm going to draw one hand like this here. And since it is 7, 5, I have to say the table of 5. 5 ones is 5. So it's going to come here. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now 12:45, that means it's between 12 and 1. Okay. And it's 45, that means it has to be closer to 1, the R hand. So it's going to come like this. And 45, I have to say the table of 5. 5 nines are 45. So it goes on to the 9. 9:30, that means it comes between 9 and 10. Okay, so 30 is half, so between 9 and 10. So I will make the R and like this. And 30, I will say the table of 5. 5,
30.
5, 6 are 30. So it is going to come on 6. Then 8 and 8, 15 is again 8 and 9 ke beech mein. 15 is closer to 8. So I'm going to make my R hand like this. Okay. And 15 again, I will say 5 times table. 5 3s are 15. So I will go on to the number 3. This is how I will make the clock. Now, when I write it in the digital, I have to see whether it is AM. If it is AM, I don't need to change. I only have to write it 0705. Correct? If it is PM, then I have to change. But 12 cannot be changed. So it is going to be 12:45. 9 PM. When I talk about PM, it will change. And it is going to be 21:30.
21:30.
21:30. And when I talk about
20:15.
yes, 8:15, so it's going to be 20:15. So this is how it is going to be. Please tally the work.
Ma'am, we have to post this in Google Classroom.
No.
Ma'am, can you see? Ma'am, can you see mine?
One moment, huh, beta? Yeah, I can see your work. Good. Good. Zainab, correct.
Auntie.
Who is showing it to me? Yes, Myra.
Myra.
Yeah. Correct, beta. Correct.
Thank you.
Ma'am, can I show you?
Yes, Sarah, show it to me. Okay, Sarah. Everybody is done, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, can we, yeah, good. Can we shift to the other page? Today
Yes,
we're going to
ma'am.
learn one topic,
Yes.
and that is using calendars. Okay. I will directly go to this particular problem that is given here. And before we start doing the using calendars, I'm very sure you all are aware of the number of days in particular months. Are you aware? If I say
Yes, ma'am.
month of Jan, can I say how many days will be there?
31 days.
31 days.
And if I talk about Feb, then
28 day, 28 or 29.
28.
okay. And
28.
29 if it is a leap year. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Anya Sheikh,
29 is a leap year.
can you keep your camera on?
Ma'am, is that a new calendar? Is that a new chapter?
No, no, it's not a new chapter, beta. You have to write it in the chapter number time only. It is just a new part using calendar. Same chapter. Anya, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
You know why you were being thrown into the waiting room so many times?
No, ma'am.
Do you know why? It's because your camera is off. If you still want to keep it off, you can take a off for today.
Okay, ma'am. Just a minute. I'm on.
Okay, so we are doing using calendars. So I want you to very quickly write down the name of the months and the days. Okay, like you may write Jan is 31, Feb is 28
28.
or 29. Okay, then
March
March.
is 30.
Yeah, quickly write down in your book. Quickly write down.
April
Then
is 31. May
March is
is
30
30.
or 31?
Yes, 31. Sorry.
31.
31.
April is 30.
30. Yes.
And then May is 31.
31.
I am very sure you remember it by this method. Ups
Yes,
and the
yes,
downs.
yes, yes.
Yes, everybody does that. Yeah, the ups
Yes.
are 31 and the downs are 28, 29 or 30. Correct? Now, when does Feb has 29 days? Do you know that?
Because of a
Ma'am, in
leap
a
year.
Leap year. And how many times does the leap year come in?
Ma'am, once in 4 years.
Once in a 4 year.
Yes, exactly. And do you know how to find out whether a particular year is a leap year or not a leap year? If I tell
Yes,
you,
ma'am. If
two
it is,
zeros-
ma'am, if it is divisible by 4, then it can be a leap year.
okay, can you tell me 2022? Is it a leap
Ma'am,
year?
no, ma'am, it is not.
Okay, 2020,
No, ma'am.
2020.
No, ma'am.
Yes, it will be. 2020 was a leap year. How do you come to know whether it is divisible by 4 or not? You have to see the last two numbers. Do they come in 4 times table? Does 20 come in the 4 time table?
Yes.
Yes. And can you give me the next leap year that is going to come?
2024.
2024. You're right.
6 4s are 24.
Yes. That's deleted. July, how many days?
31st.
31.
31. August,
30.
30.
31. September,
30.
30. October.
July and August are written 31.
Yes, both are 31.
Both are 31.
It is see,
January,
January, Feb, March, April, May, June, July. And then when you come back here to count,
Then you come back.
it is again a raised one. August is 31. October, November, 30.
30.
And
December,
December, 31.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I clear the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what are we going to
Yes.
do is we are going to write down a date from where it starts and we will see where do we land. Can you all see this part here?
Yes, ma'am.
We are going to start from 2nd Feb and I'm going to write the year also. Second Feb 2022. Okay. Now you have to understand that F means forward and B means go back.
Back.
So according to the instructions, we will see to which particular date are we reaching. F means go forward and B means go back. Now 35 days forward. Tell me what is it going to be? 2nd Feb 2022. You have to add 35 days to it. How will you add? Any idea? What I will do is I'm going to write down. Feb, how many days Feb? 22. Here is 22. So 28. Yes. March, how many days?
March 30,
31.
31 days.
31.
Okay. Feb, I'm going to have 28 days. And March, I'm going to have 31 days. Okay. Now, 2nd Feb. Start on 2nd Feb. And go 35 days ahead. So if I start on 2nd Feb. So how many days are over in Feb by that time?
of March.
Answer what I'm asking, okay? If I start on 2nd Feb, how many days of Feb have gone?
1.
1.
1.
So I minus 1 day. Okay. So how many days in Feb are remaining? 27 days are remaining.
27 days.
Okay. 27 days remaining in Feb. Have they asked me to go 27 days ahead or they are asked me to go more days ahead?
More days ahead.
More days. Okay. How many days they want me to go ahead? 35 days. They
35.
want. If out of 35, Feb has come to an end in 27 days, can I subtract 27 from 35?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do I get?
8.
8. So now these 8 days that are extra, which are not coming in the Feb month, where are they going to come?
Ma'am, in March.
March.
In March. Can I say 8th of March?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Have you understood how to get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Zainab. You had a different idea. You said 11th of March. Yes, Zainab. How was that possible? Can you explain your ideology?
No, I got confused.
Okay. I thought you had another way to find out. So I said, chalo, let's discuss that way. Can I write down the date here? 8th of March?
Yes, ma'am.
8th March 2020.
Yes.
Can I erase this part here?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us do the working for the other. They are saying behind 72 hours. Go back 72 hours. 72 hours is how many days?
Ma'am, 72 hours is 3 days.
6 hours.
Ma'am, 3 days.
3 days.
I
3
can
days.
say 72 hours is equal to 3 days. So I have to go 3 days back. What is 3 days back going to be of 8th of March?
5th
Of March.
5th of March. So I will say 5th of March. Now they're asking me to go 48 hours forward. How much is
48 hours is 2 days. So
Yes.
5 plus 2 is 7. So 7th of March.
7th of March?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Now they're asking me to go 15 days forward. 15 days forward. 7 plus 15?
22. 22nd of March.
22nd of March. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now they're asking me to go behind, 96 hours behind.
Ma'am, 96 hours is 4 days.
Very good.
So 4 days back.
So I have to go 4 days behind. What is that going to be?
24 4 are 96 hours.
Yeah, but 4 days behind 22 March.
18. 18.
22 minus 4.
Ma'am, 18th of March.
18.
18.
Okay, now 22 days forward. Now, do we have 22 days left in March to go forward?
No, ma'am.
March has how many days? 31.
31.
Out of which how many are over? 18 are over. So if I subtract, how many are going to be remaining?
13, I think so.
13 days remaining?
Yes.
Yes?
Counted from the calendar.
You don't have to count. You can subtract easily. 31 minus 18 is 13, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now 13 days of March we are going to use. But how many days they want me to go forward? 22? 22 minus 13. How many remaining for the next month? Can I say 9 or 11?
Yes.
11. What? 9. Tell me. 9 days?
9, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
9 days. Can I say 9th April?
Yes.
Yes.
9th April.
I write 9th April here. 24 hours behind.
Ma'am,
8th
24
April?
hours is 1 day, so it will become 8th of
Day,
April.
so
Okay.
27th of April.
Yes.
Forward 30 days forward. 8th April plus 30 days.
7th May.
April. April, how many days do we have?
30.
30.
Only 1 minute. 30.
30 days.
30.
30 days. Okay. 30 minus 8. What is it going to be? 22.
22.
Yes.
Ma'am.
And when 30 minus 22, how much will that be?
30 minus 22 will be 8.
8. So it's going to be 8th of May.
Yes. Right.
Yes.
Ma'am, go back 8 days, so it will become April 31st.
8th May. Now go back 8 days. What is it going to be?
31st.
30 April.
30 April.
And now you have reached Adnan's birthday. When is his birthday? 30th of April.
30th of April.
30th of April. Yes.
This is how you will have to solve. Is it done, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody has understood how to do it?
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Anybody has any doubt?
No, ma'am.
These kind of problems you can expect in your final exam. Okay, so you will have to calculate. If number of days are not sufficient in that given month, then you will have to subtract it, then subtract from the total number of days that have been given, and then they go to the next month. Is it very clear?
Yes,
Can I
ma'am.
clear the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
With this, actually, we have completed our chapter. Okay, these 2 pages, there is nothing much to do. We have already done. Like, for example, if you remember, we've done about the TV program start and finish,
Yes.
and we know how much is going
The
to be the length
Bangkok one also.
or the duration. Yeah, and the analog clock page also has been done by us. So we know how to go about it. Okay. So according to me, today I have completed the portion with you. In the coming classes, we are going to do revision. Okay. So you are going to get revision worksheets, but again, I am not going to put it up on the classroom app. It is going to be put in the class. You have to write in the class. Is it very clear? No easy work is given. You don't get anything easily. Classroom app में डालो, teacher जब हमारा मन होगा तभी करेंगे. I'm not giving you that chance. You have to do it in class with me. Is it very clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So I end my class for today here. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am.